Well, hey everyone, I'm back again. Uh, I haven't posted in quite some time, and I was planning on getting everything back up and running again. But honestly, uh, these last couple months have been pretty hectic for Michelle and I. Today is actually the first day off that I have had in 40 days. I have been working 40 days straight and finally got a day off today. So hopefully I can get things back on track. And Michelle hasn't been working every day, but she has been putting in 60-hour weeks at a very physically demanding job. So we've both been very tired and busy and everything. So sorry for all, five of you who watch these things, but uh, maybe if we can start commenting more, throwing in some more likes, sharing videos, you know whatever, just anything that would boost the algorithm, you know would help, and maybe I'd have a bigger audience and more of an incentive to do more content. But today, hold on. Yes, it is what you think it is, but it's legal here in Missouri, so whatever. Uh, Today, I want to talk about the whole, well, what everybody's talking about: Israel, Iran, and a great number of things that go along with that. First of all, I want to, I'm having GW flashbacks here. For one, I remember being told about weapons of mass destruction. Weapons of mass destruction. That we got lied to, and one of the biggest critics come 2016, 2015, really, when he was running for president. One of the biggest critics of that move was none other than uh, DJ Trump, Donald John Trump himself. Complained about how we lie. He used this as a criticism against Jeb Bush and a criticism against Hillary Clinton, since she voted, like most all of Congress did, voted for that war, uh, which was you know granted, a bonehead move on their part. Uh, he complained nonstop about that, and but here he is doing the same thing. Now, Tulsi Gabbard is a Russian spy and wrong about a lot of things, but she was his pick for intelligence director. And even she says there's no evidence that there were any weapons of mass destruction, or that they were, had capabilities to manufacture a nuclear weapon. He says she's wrong. So I'm guessing he's got some inside info that even his own intelligence community doesn't have. How that's possible, I don't know, but okay. So, sorry, it's pretty good stuff. So we have that. We have airstrikes being launched without congressional approval, which is a violation of the war powers, you know, part of our Constitution, but, which articles of impeachment have been, or going to be at least, filed against him. But, our Congress is so cowardly, they bow down to him. That's because they always have, really. The majority of Congress is Republican Party, and the Republican Party has bent the knee to him every step of the way. Anytime any of them do fight back, it doesn't really lead to anything too terribly significant. So we have that, and we could very well have sparked off World War III with this. Of course, uh, Orange Julius tried to claim that uh, sorry, lost my train of thought. Uh, but he tried to claim that there was a ceasefire, which apparently there was not. Now he's all angry about that. That which another GW flashback for me. Anybody remember Bush standing on the deck of that aircraft carrier declaring mission accomplished? Mission accomplished when jack shit was accomplished. Exactly that much. Jack shit. But here we go. Same thing. Uh, you know, the pro peace president, the one who was the great bringer of world peace. He said there were gonna be no new wars. And he told us that. I I also remember during Barack Obama's presidency. And you can look this up for yourselves. Donald Trump put out a tweet that where he guaranteed that Barack Obama would launch an airstrike against Iran to raise his poll numbers. So it looks like that was, yeah. So it looks like we all know where he got the idea from, because he is doing terribly in the polls, and he wanted to have a little rally around the flag moment, right? And thought this was going to do it for him, and it did for that long, which I expected. It actually lasted longer than I expected. Uh, I mean, this is a job. I mean, he's now there was no ceasefire between Israel and Iran, and it is Iran, not Iran. Uh, we're not a flock of seagulls here. It's just like it's Israel, it's Iran, it's Iraq, etc., etc. But anyway, what was he talking about this morning? He just had a meltdown about uh, what we have are two countries that have been fighting each other for so long that nobody, and the great evangelical hero, he says that no one has any idea what the fuck they're doing. The great evangelical uh, idol, Donald Trump himself. So we're in a mess, folks. We're in a mess. All because he wanted to chase the Nobel Prize, which he's still chasing the Nobel Prize, and now he's got the Republican Party saying, "Oh, hands down, there's no doubt about it. He's gonna get that Nobel Prize." He's so mad because the black guy got it, and he did. He can't. He can't. He tries to create a situation where he can come up with a solution, and so that means that he's a great peacemaker. How can like one of the greatest antagonists of all time ever be considered a peacemaker? I'll never understand that. Y'all fall for his bullshit. He comes on TV or goes on social media and he tells you that everyone's cowering to him and everybody's running to him, wanting to talk and do that, and you believe him. You just believe him. Have the last 10 years taught you nothing about this man? Never believe him. Never believe a word that he said. I can't remember the last time one word of truth came out of his mouth. Well, actually, I do. I do. It was when he told me that if you voted for Kamala Harris, inflation would increase and we would have endless wars. Well, I did vote for Kamala Harris, and we do have inflation and endless wars. So I guess he told the truth then. Uh, but now this is terrible. It's awful. But I urge anyone watching this, uh, those of you with draft age sons who are in favor of this, then please send your sons to fight it. Put your money where your mouth is. If you believe that this is such a righteous and noble thing to do, send your draft age sons to fight it. Or if you yourself are draft age and you feel this is the right thing to do, then enlist. Enlist. Go and fight. Go and fight it. Put your money where your mouth is. But see, a lot of y'all won't do that because it's never a big deal until it affects you personally. Until it affects you personally, it's not a big, oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. My kitchen's on fire, but I sleep in the bedroom, so it's okay, you know. Anyway, I'm just saying, this is a mess, folks. Yeah, I guess we'll either be roasted marshmallows or we won't. But anyway, please like, share, subscribe, comment, do all that stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye.